person will have to be responsible for every detail of his actions, because every act by the human being will reflect consequences to his life and to his environment according to the fruit of his actions. Not just his actions, the consequences of his actions. You insulted a person in public, and that person, because of you, left the religion. A holy man like this insulted me in front of everyone in yeshiva. I don't want anything to do with religion. 10 years later, he married Christina. 20 years later, he has four children that are all goyim. And one of them became Adolf Hitler and murdered millions of people. When you ask, what created Adolf Hitler? The answer will be 25 years ago, the moment that the teacher insulted that person, that was planting the root, and that root in heaven started to grow and grow and grow, and what you see right now is the fruit that came out of that horrible transaction, horrible choice. That's how it goes, for good and for bad. Here it's a bad example. Sometimes it's the other way around. A person was crushed and broken, he was on the way down, and you took him and you revived him and you brought him back to religion, and now he has 4 kids. He married a kosher girl and he has 4 kids, and they all became Talmidei Chachamim, and one of them became Rabbi Yosef, who taught Torah to millions of people and brought so much good to the world. Somebody asked, what is the root of this Chacham? Going back 30 years before, to the time that you put into that person, bringing him back to religion. Now you face the fruits of the action. So by a human being, it's not reaction per transaction. Each transaction has a chain reactions that follows, for good and for bad. One bad word you say to your child in a Shabbat table, in front of the guest, can reflect thousands of transactions after that. He doesn't want to get up in the morning, doesn't want to pray, he doesn't pray, so his life becomes horrible, he's depressed, nobody wants to marry him, they see how he is, he doesn't care of himself, he doesn't have haircut, he's sloppy. Why? He has no reason to live. Why? His father keep insulting him. Same thing with a woman. You put her down, you take away her confidence, she lost desire to live. Since she's like this, she doesn't pray, she doesn't read Tehillim, she doesn't care to be a good mother anymore. And sometimes, chas v'shalom, it leads her to do horrible things, much worse than that. So every transaction, Rabotai, that you see actually consequences of something that was done a lot before. So, Rabotai, since a person is actually activate himself and is subject to receive the fruits of his actions for good or for bad, everyone that is born, every transaction that is born from his action, former action, is supervised in 100% supervision. And it's all Mida keneged Mida.